Huzzah! It only took forever. I'm very sorry about that. Things weren't encoding, apparently, and stuff. There were problems, and now the problems have gone away, because Paul, thankfully, very nicely came and helped us out. So now we're here. Yes. And welcome to Heather's Handhelds. I'm Heather, your host. Kathleen is not here today because of flight cancellation, and so she will not be around, as far as I'm aware. Audio seems a little low for a little bit. Now you're saying it's super loud. Alright, I'll turn it down. I can turn the mic up a bit. I'll just start shouting. It'll be fantastic. I'm going to go to this screen now. Man, what a start. What a day. This is so many issues. So much scary things going on. I really thought we weren't going to get to this. Paul proved me wrong. So, we are finally actually live. We're only about, an hour late? Sure, an hour late. I don't think I'll be running an hour late because I don't want to move everybody up an hour. That would be awful. Right, so this is Heather's Handhelds, the show where we go over handheld gaming. And today we are going to continue with Monster Tale. I feel like having a rough start is good. It's partially probably revenge for that first stream where I had no issues. So, let's go into the game. I did do some grinding while we were during the week. Just a little bit. I didn't go anywhere new, because that would be mean. But I did grind a little bit so that I could open up some more of Chomp's forums. So we have this one now, Stalwart. He's a water type, looks cool. That one we opened up last time. I think this one's new. He's got a bit of an afro going. And I also opened up this guy, Spitter. It's a good name for a water type. And I discovered while playing that Ellie doesn't actually acquire... Is that the right word? Ellie doesn't actually take the experience from Chomp at all. All the experience goes to Chomp regardless. So I'm going to keep Chomp here until I can find things that he actually needs for his other forms, which are grains and reading. Lots of reading. Meat and exercise. Reading. So, I also need to figure out where we're going. We're not going the way it wants us to go because there was an area in which we didn't go last time, and I want to go over there. I don't think this was revenge from Book of Passwords. I'm not in Book of Passwords time slot. You'll have to wait for Ian's stream to find out how that works out. Also did some research on this game over the course of this morning. Who liked exercise? It was you. And I found that this was Dream Rift's first game. people who made it are have made other games with other companies, but this was their first game, and they wanted to start with a new IP. They were aware that if they'd made ports or other such things, that they would actually make more money off of it, but they really wanted to start with a new IP. Their second game, which some of you may have heard of, is Epic Mickey Power Evolution for the 3DS, which I haven't played, but I kind of want to now. Oh, wait. Get distracted. I have Kathleen to read the chat and do this stuff, and she's not here. What will happen? Everything will be fine. Yeah, Epic Mickey. It's supposed to be a spiritual sequel to the Sega Genesis game Castle of Illusion, which I think was also a game on the Super Nintendo, perhaps? But that was their second game. In 2012, there had been talk that they wanted to make a sequel on of Monster Tale. I think they probably still do, but there hasn't been any word about what they've been working on since Epic Mickey. So I don't know. I want them to do a sequel to this game. I'd like to see us get a sequel. Come on, little alligator. Give. Ugh, money. Cheapskates. Oh, the derpy crabs. I like the derpy crabs. Alright, here we were before. And we didn't go this way, so now we're going this way. Two Borgs. Because who knows what's over here? Oh, right, a gate. That's why we didn't go this way. Well, what do I know? Ah! Give stuff. Everybody's carrying pocket change today. Oh, ice cream. I don't need ice cream. Oh, sorry, Chomp. Oh, neat. Oh, music feels like it should be on the main menu. So beforehand, we were talking about, while the technical difficulties were going on, we've been having a little bit of conversation about selling stuff at conventions and the fun that entails. Because it has an interesting amount of fun associated with it, such as not being able to go to the bathroom for long periods of time because you can't leave your table. That's always fun. Forgetting to bring food to eat. Enjoying the lovely people who decide that your stuff is crap. and you can hear them telling their friends that. That's always fun too. I mean, there's some good stuff. There's always the people who see your stuff and think it's amazing. That's always cool. There's I've had people come up to me and show me, because I've made Lumas in past years when Mario Galaxy was a bit of a bigger deal, and I've had people bring in who've had their own stuff that they're toting around the convention because it's part of the cosplay or something like that, and they're like, oh, cool, you've made a thing too, and let's compare, and that can be fun. Where are we going? Going that way. You can go, maybe eat some of this ice cream I've acquired. Hey, swimming dude. Hi. Yeah, that girl, sure. Yeah, I'm totally talking about that crystal. Okay. Bye. See ya. Clearly his pet monster. Come on, Ellie. Stick with the program. Krabby. What's I gonna say? I did have a convention where I hadn't gotten to, I hadn't finished all the stuff I was trying to make, and so I was working on some Lumas and getting them, getting some finishing touches done on them, and there was a person who walked by with their, I think it was a kid or something, and they were like, oh, she actually makes those things, and I'm like, why would you think otherwise? But yeah. Conventions are a fun and interesting beast, especially depending on what you're doing at conventions, because there's all kinds of aspects to go on. That's not what I wanted. This guy. For instance, the stuff I do with the improv troupe is very time-consuming over convention weekend. You don't generally get to see much of anything else going on at convention. Yes, Addie Pie, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a pet duck or a goatling. Let's even go that way. Oh, maybe I can go this other way. I think there's something going on.
Huh?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I'm playing a game.
Sweet! What kind of game is it?
It's a Metroidvania.
Ooh!
You wanna come in? Like to meet. How you doing? You like meat. We can go there. You okay?
I'm alright. What is this?
This is a game called Monster Tale. A little girl named Ellie.
Uh-huh.
This is a monster I found. I'm trying to find its mom.
It's eating your chicken.
Yep. This is also kind of Tamagotchi.
I like how it goes between the two screens.
It's pretty sweet.
What does its head remind me of?
It also has an evolution tree.
His name is Chomp?
Yep. So I can't unlock these ones unless I do certain things, like he was eating meat, which is why I put him here.
Yum, 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 yum.
This is Ellie.
Oh.
She can do all the things. I've stolen a kid's crown.
Did you beat the shit out of him?
His monster.
Give me your lunch money, nerd.
They won't let me go home. All I want to do is go home, and they think I'm gonna take.
Beating the shit out of stuff. Is that a bag she's got?
Yep. She hits things with her
I'm gonna pop you
bag.
with my hand.
She's got a bracelet that. Jump.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty rad.
It is a game from 2011.
Really? I didn't even hear about this.
It came out like a week before the 3DS came out.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Man, see, it's like, I've been playing Symphony of the Night, or not Symphony, Dawn of Ruin. Wow!
This one?
Dawn of Sorrow, that's the one! Woo! We're having a good time. And it's sweet. I'll have to, maybe I'll try this one at some point. It looks kinda good.
Oh, new ability. What can I do? Yeah, so excited.
So stoked.
What do I get to do?
It's like, hell yeah!
Burst cancel.
You get to cancel bursts.
Why?
Dawn of the Night.
Okay. Requires the meter.
Pretty tech.
Oh,
Also, maybe full of lead bricks or something?
potentially. I mean, she doesn't really seem to carry an inventory. Because all I have is
It's full of Dark Star.
what Chomp can do. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I should give you some other things.
Plummeting Sloth resubscribe. Thank you
thank you,
for
Plummet.
subscribing again.
Yes.
We love it.
We appreciate your services.
It's
Oh,
horses.
sent them downstairs.
Horses.
Don't go down there. Oh, I get this.
Pew! Pew!
No? Well, fine then.
No, the chicken's going away. Damn it. Can you imagine if, like, Christmas dinner, you get served a chicken, and if you don't eat it soon enough, it just flickers and disappears? Your mom's like, I worked all day on that. And you just let it despawn. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll just make another one. It's no trouble. I just have to combine a whole lot of apples in the crafting bench to eventually get a chicken.
No, let's do some more damage. Damage is good. Are her fists made of neutron stars? Well, possibly. Anything's possible.
I think her handbag's made of neutron stars. Or maybe that's the contents of your bag, so it's full of ice cream and cameras.
Alright. So I'm assuming I need to use this ability that I got to get this way.
Would that cancel?
Oh, no. I need to go up further. Alright then.
That's vertical.
That's probably for a different thing. Yes. Oh, scroll.
Oh yeah.
Who likes reading?
I like how this has the same blue and gold coins that Dawn of Sorrow has.
Oh, does it?
Maybe. Does it have
It has a red one as well.
Okay, we don't have red coins.
large
There's
one.
there's brass or not brass. It's like sort of bronze
You like
and silver coins as well.
Go read. Be smart.
Jam.
Go here. Save. Always save often.
One time, like, the column of light appears and you're just burnt to a crisp afterwards. You're like, oh, somebody set it on high.
Well, that's what happens when you save a save file like that, right? You get killed, but you get brought back. And so it's a clone of yourself.
That would be horrifying.
It would be.
Am I going to turn off the camouflage on the back? It's the reflection on my glasses.
Oh, shoot.
Oopsie.
I'm not paying attention. Stop being that.
We done goofed.
The problem is, so each form levels out at level 30, and if you level them out, you can't unlock the other forms. This is a problem Beach had with this game when he played it.
It's like, I can't complete it. Flips tables.
He had one final form he couldn't complete.
My final form.
Yeah. So I've been trying to make sure I don't do that. Because I'd like to get them all eventually. Even if I don't do it on stream, I want to get all of them. Level up. This is where I was supposed to go, right?
Caverns.
But pointing back now. Dave, make up your mind.
Beach has a final form? Yeah.
He does. I think he showed it off at Desert Bus.
It's just Beach, only, like, he looks like Kenshiro. That was the speculation we were making about one of the new classes for Killing Floor 2. Because they revealed some of the icons at PAX, I think.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and there's all the existing ones, and then one that's a pair of crossed pistols, one that's a dragon, and one that's a guy wearing a helmet. So we're just being like, huh, what could it be? I'm like, okay, one of them's Chow Yun Fat, one of them is Kenshiro, and one's like a bomb disposal guy, or like just super armor dude. Who knows?
How did I miss? Oh, it wants me to go down that way now. Fine. I was originally trying to just explore everything in the game, but then I keep coming across the points where it doesn't want me to go, and it won't let me because I don't have the right ability.
What a bunch of dicks. Those little flame dudes look so happy.
They're very cute.
I must destroy them. So you go down and left?
Looks like it.
Hey,
turkey. Which was the meat for?
Whatever happened to Chow Yun Fat? I don't know. He's probably like taking a break or being retired. He did a shitload of movies.
Oh.
If I recall correctly, shitload of very good movies.
Back up here. We've work to do.
I mean, it's like what happened to Jackie Chan. It's like, he made a lot of movies, dude.
Is Jackie Chan retired too?
Maybe. Probably about as retired as Jackie Chan can be. Which is to say that he's probably, I think he's doing like drama and comedy stuff now. Because I mean, if he starts throwing any more punches, like he's just gonna split in half. Or like the rest of his bone matter is just gonna turn into powder. It is unbelievable that he is still alive.
He does a lot of stuff.
He has gotten so fucked up over the years. It's ridiculous. Like, just, I think he's broken every bone in his body except the small ones inside his ear.
Those don't sound like that would be a fun thing to experiment with.
It's like, well, you hit your head so hard that you broke the tiny bones inside your ear.
Hey, Krabby.
Jackie Chan's major injuries, a catalog of pain. Yeah, he's probably just busy doing spaghetti movies in Hong Kong that North American audiences will never see. It's like,
those are really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I did really prefer his Asian films to like the ones that he went over here. Like I was not into Rush Hour or like, you know, some of the other ones that he did.
Have you seen the Every Frame of Painting for Jackie Chan?
Nope.
Oh, you should. it goes into that why his movies between the American ones and the
Because America won't let you make good movies, especially if you're a foreigner.
well,
Whoops! Oh no! Cancel. Right?
cancel.
Ooh.
Wrong
That's
button.
why I hate having the power button there. It's so dumb.
What was I doing again? Right. Trying to manage my evolutions.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's running a stuntman school. So a new generation of like insane Chinese stuntmen.
Yeah. In every frame of painting, they go over stuff like how because he's bigger in China. They give him a bunch of money and let him take as long as he wants. And because of that, he will do the same thing repetitively until he gets it to work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like
they don't really let you do that over here.
I was gonna say, well, that's the reason why Alien Resurrection is so terrible. Because they hired Jean-Paul Jeunet, who did like Amélie and City of Lost Children and stuff. Who's a really, really, really good filmmaker, and his end of it was just like, I went to America to make a movie, and they won't let you make a good movie in America. So I ended up making a shitty movie, and then I went back to Paris, and they're like, oh, don't worry about it. And he went and made Amélie. It's like, well, what's the hang up here, I wonder? Sigh.
They also went over this idea that in North American films, they timed the scene changes so perfectly during fights that when people get hit, it doesn't really feel like they get hit. And in foreign movies, they pull the scene back so he's been hit, but you're seeing it again, and it resonates.
There's a very different philosophy about fight scenes, between the continents. It's like if you watch like a lot of North American films, it's just like cut and cut and cut and cut and like crash zoom and cut and shake the camera and cut.
I hate the shaky camera.
I hate it so much. Whereas like I love the old like HK action flicks where it's like we're gonna put the camera here and two dudes are gonna beat the shit out of each other, and eventually we will cut because like after they do this like well rehearsed sequence where you actually get to see them just defy physics. Just be like, shh. Super cray.
What? Amelia? That's not
Amelie?
a cheap friend. Is that, how do you pronounce it?
It's Amelie.
Amelie?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
It's really good.
It's probably one of the few foreign movies I've seen that isn't based off of an anime.
You should seriously watch like all of his movies, like Delicatessen, Amelie, City of Lost Children, and Micmacs are all super good.
Guess I'm going this way. Actually, wait. What do I have for cash?
Get some skrillers.
Can I get some stuffs?
Today's shop was being kind of inappropriate with that bowl. I wasn't watching.
Hey.
Look at this customer.
I want some stuff, probably for shop. What do I need?
Excuse me.
What am I close on? Oh, I'm close on this. Meat and exercise. Alright, how much is meat? Give me meat.
American films should go back to doing John Wayne punches. Yeah, I could get behind that. I mean, I think American movies do a good job of doing like a good solid brawl. You know, just like burly dudes wailing on each other. I don't remember. It's been quite some time since I saw a really compelling and cinematic martial arts film, or just like fighting movie. I think I was watching clips of Fearless last night, which was Jet Li doing his thing and just generally being incredible.
Wrecker. Yeah. Alright. What'd that unlock? Fruits, vegetables, toys, and candy.
Have I seen the Raid or Raid 2? I saw a bit of the first Raid. It seemed pretty solid. I mean, there wasn't really a movie apart from, like, an hour and a half of, like, guys wailing on each other, which, honestly, is kind of fine. You know, I think the movie actually advertised it as such. It's like 5 minutes of setup, like 95 minutes of action. It's like, you know what? I actually kind of respect that because it's like, there's nothing worse than a movie, you know, trying to be more cerebral than it actually is. Yeah. The only good Kung Fu movie you've seen is Kung Fu Hustle. Shit, I should get you some suggestions. Drunken Master 2. Otherwise known as, I think it's Legend of Drunken Master when it was localized, is really good. I'm trying to think. I really like Tai Chi Master. Oh god, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole here. New Legend of Shaolin. Burning Paradise is really sweet if you can find it. There's like, I'd have to go into my archives because there's so many sweet movies that I've seen that are just like, I have a soft spot for the first Drunken Master, even though it's like really, really old and very cheesy. It's super great.
Kung Pao.
Didn't see it. It looked kind of.
Is that the one with the Shirley Temple?
Maybe.
Because I've got a really stupid movie that I got for $5, and I think it was called Kung Pao. Yeah. Unless it's the one about that CG cow, then that one just looked dumb.
Oh yeah, I think that's the one.
Oh, it's just talking about a different one.
It's just sort of the like, I don't know.
The one I'm talking about has a guy who, because his last name is Lee, believes he is the reincarnation of Jet Li, even though Jet Li's not dead. And he's also like, I think he's black, perhaps.
Okay.
And his friend, and they're after this peach that will do something, and they have to go to the Shirley Temple. Nice. And it's just pun after pun. It's a very awful movie. Yeah.
Iron Monkey's really sweet. If you can, try to find the original because they cut a couple of things for no reason. I mean, I don't really understand it. It was like they were trying to make the movie less goofy. It's like, really? Come on. Because like there's a part where a dude gets hit in the head with like a post, and it's really obviously a rubber dummy, but it's so funny looking because it's this big climactic fight, and it's just like, BAM! It's like right in the noggin. It's so good. Oh, sorry. Once Upon a Time in China. Yeah. Oh, another excellent one. Korean. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. Holy shit. You want to see a really pretty, well-produced, incredible roller coaster action holy shit movie? Seriously, drop what you're doing, watch that.
How do I get over there? Darn it. Did I take the wrong way?
Oh yeah, Ong Bak is very good. I think I liked Ong Bak was pretty good. I think I liked Tom Yong-gun better. Maybe it's just because it has that one fight sequence where they just steady cam Tony Jaa for like 10 minutes all the way up this like tower. It's nuts. Wait a sec, Fist of the North Star is on Hulu? I think you should you should watch the movie. Okay, but this comes with a very, like, I fucking love Fist of the North Star, but it's really stupid.
Yep.
And as long as you go in there knowing that, I think you'll have a ball. I mean, somebody once described that movie as, it's just 2 hours of exploding heads. And it's like, you know what? You're right. That's exactly what it is. Oh man, it's so good. I've actually heard good stuff about Kung Fu Panda. Never seen it.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda? Yeah, it's fun. haven't seen the second one yet, but I can get there eventually.
Oh god, the live-action Riki-Oh movie. Another part of my childhood. Holy shit. That's one of the most violent movies I've ever seen, but it's great because the special effects are so cheesy that, like, it saves itself from being truly horrifying. Because it's just like... It's also a shockingly faithful remake of the comic. Whenever like a Hong Kong studio makes a movie version of a Japanese comic, it always tends to turn out really well.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Okay. Oh, okay. You leveled up and then it saved.
The Monster Tale has been recorded.
Boom, boom, boom. Go. Seems.
I had very mixed feelings about Old Boy. I thought it was gorgeously put together, and had some really brutal fight sequences, but I'm just not that into, like, revenge flicks. And I mean, I don't know if I want to get into spoilers or anything, but it's just like, you know, when it got to the big reveal and I was just like, really? Really? I was just sort of like, okay, sure.
Was it any good until the reveal?
No, the whole movie's like, it's a well put together movie, but I was just like, the villain's motivation is really stupid, and I understand that that's like meant to be part of it, that it's like really irrational, but it's also just like, what? All this because of, oh, never mind.
So they do stuff like this as well.
Wait, what? Ah, that's so cool.
I need you to go back down there.
Wachoo! Jam, Biff. That's so cute. I thought the Hot Fuzz reveal was hilarious because it was intentionally silly. This was actually just like, and all this happened because of a really dumb reason. It's like, come on, man. Half a loaf of, holy shit, half a loaf of kung fu. Fuck, I'm trying to remember that one. That one wasn't, I keep thinking it's Fantasy Mission Force, where they fight the, like, the ghosts, and eventually it just turns into Mad Max with, like, Nazi cars. It's pretty weird. Jackie Chan's done some very strange films. But, oh man, half a loaf of kung fu. I totally remember that, but I don't remember what part of it. I'd have to see it again.
What shiny?
What? It's a shiny ball.
What is that?
Biff. Oh no, it was Monsterman.
It did.
You shot it. So Heather, what is happening in this game?
I think we're trying to find the Denu? Another Kid King.
Okay.
So what has happened is, I heard a noise in the forest in the middle of the night, so I left my bed and I walked into the forest. And then I got transported to the monster world.
Oh no!
And then I was trying to find my way around, found an egg, it hatched, and
there was a monster inside, and then you trained it.
Well, I was gonna leave it alone because it should find its parents, but it followed me.
That's really cute.
And then I walked around, and I came across these kids who've also go beat up that thing. I don't know what it does, but do it.
You know what this actually reminds me a lot of? It's like they took the Imp familiar from Symphony of the Night and made a whole game around it. Because you get a familiar in Symphony at one point, which is basically just like this guy. He's a little imp that flies around and will occasionally stab monsters. And then when you encounter switches, he'll be like, a switch! Let's press it! And he like pokes it with his little
no,
stick.
it's totally like this.
It's super cool.
Yeah, and so there's these other kids who've also made it to the monster world, but they decided they don't like adults, and they didn't want to go home, and therefore they took it over, and all the monsters need to be saved, as foretold in the prophecy, which is why they listened to a bunch of kids.
The prophecy.
And I'm probably the kid who's going to save them.
Oh.
But I'm just trying to find my way home.
It's nice of them to pick somebody other than a plucky young boy.
Because this game was done by Dream Rift, but it was published by Majesco. Majesco wanted to either have a boy or a sexy, mature woman. They didn't think it should be a little girl.
What do they know?
They got told.
Can I see your ducking animation for a second? Mm-hmm. Ah!
I can roll too.
Ah! I can't deal with it.
She's super cute. I also like how aggressively violent she is.
Just like wham.
And Chomp's the one who levels up, but Ellie gains new powers and abilities. Like, I couldn't do the role in the beginning.
I kind of dig the team
But
thing. You're like, I'm Samus Aran!
Hey, switch.
Why not a sexy mature boy? I
don't know. Why not a sexy
I would like to play a game where you play an old person. Or even just somebody like in their 40s.
That legendary old man who has had all these who's always the wise man character.
That would be super sweet, like a dude with a huge beard.
Yeah.
And like you're not all that physically capable, but you're super smart. And very worldly, and you just like outsmart everybody. Did we miss a save point?
What? Somebody's an exercise thing, right? Or did I finish that? Might have finished the exercise.
Was Garrett from Thief old? He didn't look like it. Billy D. Williams. Play Nier. I saw that game. I think I also saw Yahtzee's review of it, where he said that the name of the game sort of summed up how he felt about it. Like, yeah. What was weird to me was the main character was completely different in the Japanese version and the American version. Like in the US localization, you played this like, you know, middle-aged sort of, you know, beef monster.
Yeah.
You know, sort of maybe old Steve. And in the Japanese version, he was like a bishi.
Huh.
Like, that's weird.
Well, go attack that thing. I don't know why it's going down there or what happens if I leave it down there, so destroy it.
What about Dying Light? I want to play it.
Clearly, it's not a good thing.
I was told that I should keep my expectations low because it's the Dead Island people making a Dead Island game called... It's about dead Dobby. Not all Steves. I'm sorry, Steven. No.
For once.
I kind of feel bad for the people that I catch in that metaphor who are actually named Steve. I need an old Steve and a young Steve.
Maybe a very hairy Steve and a...
Or it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged where, what's his face? One of the bad guys, I don't remember his name. He has a wand that allows him to control guys named Steve. Like it's a mind control device, but it only works on guys called Steve. And he's like, and girls called Steve, but they're much more rare, I can tell you. Yeah, Merrick. Yeah, Merrick Ishtar. He can control Steve's. It's like, fuck. That show is so good.
I've not seen that far.
I sort of fell off the boat watching that, but like it was really, really good. I mean, everything Team 4 Star is attached to is basically amazing.
I got like a lot of the jokes because I did used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh on TV.
Well, the thing is that I always got the impression that show was done by people who legitimately love Yu-Gi-Oh, but understand that the show's really stupid and fundamentally just a marketing scheme for card games.
Well, especially the more you get into the series, because it's once they start going into the next series, it's like, here's a guy who looked like that other guy, mixed with this other guy.
Lysander Gustav, if you're thinking of getting into a Bridge series, I really strongly recommend Dragon Ball Abridged.
Yeah.
Because it's really funny, very well written, and it actually tells the story. I think all of them actually sort of tell the story, but like, it is actually an abridged retelling of what basically happens.
There were whales.
Yeah. I love Dragon Ball so much, and I love that they took it and made it small and funny. Little Karibo is a great guy. He started a series, a new series. I can't remember what it's called. We're Still Here or something?
Yeah, We're Still Here.
You should watch that. He's basically just like, hey, so, been dealing with the depressions, and I would like to talk to people about it and help them out, because nobody deserves this.
Yeah,
but
I
made
the first episode that you retweeted.
Yeah, I saw it, and it was really good. And then I made the mistake of reading the comments, and I kind of wanted to flush myself down a toilet.
Oh, yeah, I did not read the comments.
It was really horrible. There was one guy who was insistent that it's just like, oh, you're not actually depressed, you're just bored, and we won't judge you if you just admit the truth. And people were like,
we won't judge you if you admit the truth.
He's like,
which means we're judging you.
That's
right
not
now.
what depressed people are like. Like, oh my god. There's this guy pouring his guts out about his experiences, and all you could say is like, if you're bored, you could just say that instead of like making up all this bullshit.
Well, clearly you're just trying to catch in on the fact that everybody's talking about how they're depressed these days, right? Like, you're not really depressed.
He's doing it for attention.
Listen to everybody.
Oh man,
I mean, depression doesn't really exist, right? Everybody's just doing it for attention. They think we don't really know.
It's like, this isn't worth faking.
I can't even
this
keep that up. That's
isn't
just gross.
Worth faking.
No, it's not.
Oh god.
It's not.
Yeah, even LK said not. He should probably like not even allow comments, but whatever.
No.
Anyway, a good series that's probably gonna, be. I really like it when people like him with a huge online following and persona talk about this stuff, because then like he's using his big loud voice to talk about something big and important where everybody will hear it and be like, oh wait, you too? You guy who I really respect and does lots of work? You're
that feeling where you think that nobody else is the way you are, and therefore you have to be you're not thinking about how, oh, I'm so glad I'm unique. You're thinking about, oh my goodness, I'm broken. I am so very broken. I'm the only one who's
alone.
broken, and nobody else gets it. Especially when you try to tell someone the first time and they don't get it, and you're like, nope, I was right. Vindicated.
Sigh. Anyway. I tried to figure out one time why people have such a thing with stuff that's done, quote, for attention. I was like, I don't get it. Why is this so important? And I was like, oh, wait a minute. You don't have any other currency in your life. So validation through others is the only thing that actually has value. And when someone else gets it, you feel as though you are being robbed of a finite resource.
Yep. Yeah, that's
which
the
is
other
nuts.
Finite resource, right?
Like, yeah, there's only so much attention. They're getting it, and I'm not. It's like, so you're jelly about something that doesn't exist.
Essentially. Another letter. There's, like, I find it the same thing when people get mad about things that are hoaxes, right? Like, you heard about, like, the woman who supposedly got, like, a third boob, right? and that turned out to be a hoax.
Yeah.
And well, I know some people online who are like, this person, why would you fake this? Why would you pretend this? And then like, well, maybe they are actually seeking attention and whatnot, but you hating on them is actually giving it to them?
Yeah.
And I really don't understand why if you hate it so much.
But they're taking all the attention, Heather! They're siphoning it from me. I am starving in my internet world.
That seems sad.
Yep. Anyway. Sigh. That's the fun part, is when you get to the point where you realize that some types of attention are actually not worth anything. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh, the 3 boobs was a hoax? Well, yes.
That's what I've heard.
That is also what I've heard. The weird part is, like, we live in such a weird world that I could totally believe that.
Like, I could believe it's a hoax, I could believe it's real. I also don't really care. Like, so it's a hoax. Yeah. Or the better thing is the people who, it's like, if it's a hoax, you're gonna be mad, but even if it's not a hoax, you're still gonna be mad because why would they do that? And it's like, why does it matter? Who cares? I still think it's a dumb thing to do because raw shopping sucks as far as all that.
There is only 100 attention in the world. Some lady took it from me and now my dog is dead. Thanks a lot, feminists. Sorry. Anita Sarkeesian goes over with like a pump cart, like jacks up all the attention and rolls away with it, tooting an air horn.
I believe there are people who think that's true.
You took all 100 attention in the whole world.
All 100.
It's gone.
It will never be back.
It's in her money bin. She swims in it like Scrooge McDuck. It's like
wait. Since attention is now a physical object,
no,
what does it look like?
It looks like Facebook thumbs up. It's just a money bin full of likes. You're just like, yes, make it rain likes on me.
Money bin full of likes. and little Twitter stars.
Oh my god.
For the faves.
Is Featherweight around? I think he needs to draw that. That's so funny.
Oh no. All the attention is gone forever.
Oh, fudge.
Good. Safe. This will be good.
You know what was a great, what was it? Speaking of finite resources that are not actually finite, it's like, I don't remember who said this. I feel like maybe it was the Dalai Lama, or maybe...
Is that real? That's not
wow.
real. That can't be
It's probably real.
I don't believe you.
I don't remember who it was, but there's like... Because some people think that, for example, love is a finite resource. It's like, well, no, it's not. You have a candle, and you can light any number of other candles and still have your same candle.
But
so it's not diminished.
People think there's like a pie, and there's only so much pie.
You took all the pie.
I mean, I could understand being upset about pie. I like pie. Especially if it's pumpkin.
Which one of your kids do you love the most? You have to assign this pie chart to them. Because everything is numbers in my mind.
The secret is I don't actually like either of them. I just tell them that sometimes so they'll do their chores.
The internet. There is also luckily an infinite supply of pie.
Yeah. Yeah, I checked in on that. You can get all the pie.
Now I want some pie. Does everybody else want pie? If I could send you pie over the internet, I totally would.
Pie would be awesome.
People literally remixes obliterating the original movie from existence. Yeah, I started to clue into that. I'm still frustrated when they do remakes that are like shitty and they do it for no reason. I'm like, okay, whatever. The one time, and I've said this like several times before, that I was really pissed off is the way George Lucas tried to erase from history the original Star Wars movies, making the remaster, the official version. It's like, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's
You don't get to change history.
You can't do that because our one defense about how things don't actually ruin your childhood is that you can't go back in time and fix things like that. It's just a solid argument when people are like, oh, they did a thing, my childhood's been ruined, and I'm like, really? That person got a time machine, got back to your childhood, and smacked you in the head. That's what happened? No.
Where did you get watermelon in January?
My pockets.
Hi, Lord Twitter. It was busted.
Oh, yeah.
It all broke. It all broke.
No, the Twitter did its job like it was supposed to.
It was just...
It was the other things that were not doing the jobs.
Oh.
It was fun.
Pocket
Fun
melon.
times.
Alaskan melon? That doesn't sound very good.
I'll go the other way. Stop running away. Money.
Creator Strings canon is exactly what we have fanfic for. In a way, everything is fanfic.
To an extent, yeah.
Yep. Why do you keep switching back to the base founding form? I don't know. That's a Heather question.
Oh, the founding form? Because, okay, look. I realize that I could probably switch to some other forms now, but if I sit here and I max out to level 4, and I don't get the appropriate items for these things, I won't be able to open them, and I don't like that. So I keep switching back here because it's safe, and he's at level 25. Which is pretty strong. Yeah. I've got reasons. The daddy thing didn't die, but...
Yep. So this is just like one of those trees that you have to pick a branch and then you can't backtrack.
Oh no, I can go to any of these if I want to.
What am I playing today? I don't know. Stuff later. My show isn't it for another...
Hour?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How time flies.
Yep.
I think I have a boss to beat.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break now, so that breaks are sort of on time.
That sounds like a good idea.
So it's the break times, the commercials. Look, this thing, it's pretty, and this is commercials, and this is things, and you say, just go. Things and the screens and the things and we're back.
I'm going to play the video games and the games of the video.
Oh god, we were gone for like 2 minutes and I don't remember what I was doing.
Whoopsie. I'm going to get the chat over here. There we go. I hope I can actually play Dawn because I sliced my thumb open.
Oh. Doing what?
It was really, really stupid.
Making food?
No,
Did paper?
What?
What implement? Was it a knife?
Yes.
Okay.
But it was the back end of the knife.
You're not supposed to be able to cut with the back end.
Exactly.
Alex.
No, there was a post on... there was like a steel post somewhere, and it had a zap strap on it. I mean, a zippity whiz bang. And I was waiting for a bus, and I was bored, and I was like, I'm gonna cut that off for no reason. And so I got my Leatherman out, which is brand new, and I just cut it off, and I guess I pushed my thumb into the back edge of the knife too hard because it's like brand new machined like edges. I was just like, zoop! What is it with me and knife cuts? I'm clumsy. I also have like a burn on my wrist that doesn't look very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just full of...
I know, I'm like, oh
damage.
shit, I hope nobody thinks that that's like something else.
It's not really... Like,
It looks like a self-harm scar.
yeah. a
Just
little
one.
bit. It looks like you didn't try very hard to do that. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Heather.
I'm sorry.
Damn it. No, but I was this is a chicken burn. I like briefly touched the edge of the pan. I was like, shit.
Yeah, pan touching is kind of...
The Alex Stacey Accidents podcast. Wait, we already recorded that, didn't we? I think so.
I don't know. Maybe?
Maybe. I am a scrub.
All scrubs at heart.
Not as much as a scrub as Beach. Beach is king
Oh,
scrub.
no, he's king scrub.
He's super scrub.
I'll make him a little crown or something like that.
A scrub crown.
Sure, why not?
We crowned the king of scrubs.
He'll love that. Or he won't. Who knows? It will not be in the middle. It will be one or the other.
Yeah, see, Havoc's got it right. This is a lot of the reason why I don't carry any real firearms. That shit's dangerous. The fake stuff, though, super fun. Adam is also a scrub.
I've heard tell of Adam scrubbing, but I've not seen it for myself.
Hana. Oh, is he reading it?
Yep, or something.
Looks like he's reading it. Kind of like this. Sorry, have you not seen a Leatherman before?
Oh, they're pretty handy.
This is the best tool I've ever owned. This is my third one because I lost the first two. And there's a reason I keep getting this one. This is the Leatherman Wave. And it is basically a pair of pliers. Well, pliers, wire cutters, hard wire cutters. But it's also basically, it's like a Swiss Army knife, only better. Because first of all, pliers are really, really useful to have. And second of all, you have scissors. You have several different screwdrivers, including like fine point ones. You can't even see that. It's too small. Why is this flopping out, I wonder? Another driver on there. A can opener, wire stripper. That is really weird. I think I might need to tighten that a bit. Yeah, that is hell of a loose. Well,
How much do those usually run anyway?
this one was like 150. You could probably get it on sale for like less. I don't actually recall exactly. So the big important thing about this and why I like it better than like Gerber is real simple. You can deploy all the knives when it's closed. Because other multi-tools, you have to open the knife up, open it up, open the knife, close it, then use it. This just like works like a pocket knife. And they all lock in place. So you have two knives, coarse and fine file, and a saw. So, I am really curious why this is so floppy all of a sudden. Well, luckily we figured out that Ian has a set of security bits. So 'Cause that's
Fix
not
that.
supposed to- It'll be fine. $92 on Amazon. Now, is that 92 US dollars? I also don't remember exactly what it cost. It could have been like 120. Don't forget, we have a different currency here.
Yep. Which means we pay more a lot of the time
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, well, you're in Canada, so you should pay this much for that book.
In Canada, there's no rule against pocket knives being opened with one hand. There is a law against auto openers and maybe some spring assist knives.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's weird. Like, you can't get a butterfly knife here because you can open it too quickly or something.
Oh. I
make any
didn't
sense.
know that.
92 on Amazon Canada. How much is shipping? You see what I'm getting at, right?
So, I have this new ability. It's super
Also,
awesome.
like taxes. Whoa! Fire in your laser!
Oh, shoot. Am I not close enough? Darn. I ran out of power meter.
Yeah, so it's like 92 plus 12% tax plus shipping. Like I said, I don't have the receipt in front of me. I got it from Mountain Equipment Co-op, so you can check their website. I did not see the Leatherman wearable. Does it, like, come out of your eyes?
That sounds awful. There we go. Meat eater.
Did I ever end up playing more Shadow Warrior outside of streaming it? No, I sort of, like, cratered on interest for that game because at a certain point it was like, oh, okay, this is just the same joke over and over again. It was really cute for a while. No staying power, though. Now I'm curious.
Found a shortcut back. Cool.
What?
Wow.
That is so metal.
That's really cool.
That is really cool and extraordinarily metal.
I don't know. I wonder. As I have really small wrists, but I want one.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. I love stuff like that where it's just like form following function. Or just like meeting in the middle. It's like, I kind of wish I knew where to find one of these. When I used to work in production, I encountered one of the most useful tools and most ingeniously designed tools I'd ever seen. And it was great because it was one of these things that was designed by professionals for professionals. So it was none of this like fancy pants bullshit. It was just like it was like a machine cut just piece, like I don't know how to describe it. It was just like a tool, a flat piece of metal that had a space in the middle and various little indentations in standard sizes for lighting fixtures, and then like a bottle opener on it, and it was all just like one solid piece. You know, there was no moving parts, and you just like slip it over top, and then it would drop down into the correct size, and you could just like wrench it,
Neat.
and then you could put it over top of like a handle, and then like turn that too. I like tools.
Yeah, no, especially well-designed ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it contrasts that against, like, some of the, like, Mastercraft bullshit, which is just like, we're gonna market to, you know, some bozo wannabe home handyman who's like, I'm gonna get a whole socket set, and it's like $59.95 at, you know, Canadian Tire. What a great deal. It's like, these tools are pure garbage.
Well, to be fair, some of those handymen are just buying the tools for appearance because they think they need to, because they're guys.
Just to have it.
So,
well, I mean,
they're not using them.
Well, they use them once or twice, which is good, but, you know, then you just get, like, some terrible quality. Tools are something where splurging on quality is never going to bite you in the ass.
Agreed.
The only problem really that you encounter with good tools is losing them.
Yeah, or if they get wrecked in like a freak accident.
User error.
Well, I like to call them a friend error.
A friend error.
Where you have a friend who's like, oh, you have really nice sewing shears, let me cut paper with them, kind of deal. Or just because they don't get it.
Yeah.
I haven't really had that.
I think I've been that guy before.
I hide those.
I hope I learned.
But I do recall my mom telling me how my dad decided to cut wire with her embroidery scissors.
Oh no!
She was very upset. And she told him that if he did such a thing again, she'd take one of his drills and use it for its not intended purpose.
That's so horrible. Oh. Yikes.
And it's not like he doesn't know, it's just I think it was like, oh, convenience. Here's a thing, I can just use it.
Just like
It'll be fine.
Oh god. Occasionally you will intentionally want a really shitty tool because if it's gonna get like wrecked anyways.
Yeah, I mean there's that.
It's like that cheap screwdriver you use as a shim. Or chisel. You know. Ugh. Or like stabbing implement.
Well, sometimes people need to be stabbed with the shitty one. You wouldn't want to actually stab someone with your good scissors.
Yep. It's like precision tools are always fun. Like a pair of really good calipers. If you drop them, they're ruined.
Yep.
They will not show any visible damage, but it's like it's fucked.
Done.
You're done. Probably can't even be repaired, because it's like it's being like it's precise to thousandths of an inch, and like any tiny deformation on it is just like, see ya.
Anubis 169 has ruined several butter knives using them as a flathead screwdriver.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're butter knives.
Snap. Whoops.
Well,
straight gouged. That reminds me of I had a lot of fun working in production because the guys that work in that, they have a very peculiar sense of humor. There was this thing that was lying around. It was a baseball bat with either a sticker or Sharpied on it, Behringer repair tool.
All right.
Behringer being a particular make of speaker, but I love the idea. It's just like, I get the Behringer repair tool. Wham! There we go. Eat the pizza! Percussive maintenance. Hana?
Did you catch the evil laugh he had when he finished?
Sort of.
I don't know why he does that. He just seems to laugh.
His name's Chomp.
Oh, hey, save point. Always save in the library.
Yep. I hear they have lots of snow in New York right now. Hi, Lamb. What's up, dog? Any tool can be made into a bottle opener. I saw a way to open bottles using a lighter.
Don't you just use it to, like, shrink the glass or expand the glass?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was just a way of like wedging it. Excuse me.
Still going. Yes. I guess I want to go all the way over there. Sure.
You can't open a bottle with your eye socket. You know that's a trick, right? Like, you know that's a trick. Don't try to open a bottle with your eye.
Wait, there aren't people who actually are proposing that's a thing.
Possibly? Well, no, you like open the bottle surreptitiously to start, and you're like, oh yeah, let me get you a beer. And they're like, whoa, you're so hard. Let me try that. Oh, I'm blind now. It's the kind of thing that Chad would do.
Oh, poor Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, cutscene.
Who's this chump?
This is Priscilla.
What?
I've defeated the guy with the headphones already.
Ha! Idiot. She looks haughty. Crubble.
A lot of people are saying she looks like she's
High as fuck.
Princess Peach.
A little
Her
bit.
design's pretty well there. That little girl.
Long-suffering
We are
Priscilla.
probably the same age, Priscilla.
She's a lot stronger than you think. She totally kicked my ass.
She fights alongside with the monster.
What?
But I can see why you wanted the beast as your own pet. Waiting so long for the egg to hatch. He can grow up to be stronger than the mother, which is frightening thought. Ooh. It took all our armies and pets combined to defeat her. Oh no, Chump's mom is dead?
Sorry, somebody pointed out quite correctly, I think that guy looks almost exactly like Sora.
Hey, you're right.
Right? I haven't even played Kingdom Hearts and I know that.
It likes the girl.
Salty because of Peach
Treats
cosplay
it like it's
sucks.
a friend.
Wah, 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 wah. Wow. A Princess Peach and Paris Hilton? Yup. No, she doesn't look like she has enough brain damage. That was mean. That was uncalled for and cruel.
I will have him as my own. I will have the bend as well. Oh yeah, the bracelet I found in the forest, and that's the thing that's letting me fire things.
Although, can I just say that Paris Hilton really looks like she's always baked?
I haven't really looked at her.
She looks high as fuck all the time. It's sort of like, I want Hopsital kind of look.
Is that a good thing? Like, would
No,
would
it's
you
just
want to
like-
be high all the time? I suppose. I don't know.
I mean, what the hell do I know? I don't have millions of dollars and, like, people who want to sleep with me. I don't know if that's a thing she wants, or, I did kind of dig that she put herself in House of Wax to be killed to sell that movie. That's a gross oversimplification, but I think people went to see that movie because they wanted to see Paris Hilton speared through the face with a 2x4.
I like to see some people doing it for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if I go down. No, not that way. Okay. Down and back. That way, yeah, okay. I think I know which way.
She got cut off and disinherited? I'm sure she's independently wealthy.
At this point, maybe. Oh, a catapult.
That is a long leg.
Now, do they have to go all the way down, or button? This way.
Whoa! Durgan! Big Durgan.
It's just background decoration, but I would like it if it did something. I mean, it's still pretty cool.
I believe it is pronounced tree bucket? Trebuchet?
Trebuchet?
Dungan.
Duncan Dugan.
Dungan. But Dungan style.
Is that like Australian?
Sure.
Okay.
I heard Australia Day the other day.
Straight.
Fuck yeah, Australia! Whoa!
What?
Australia, what?
Just bypassing you jerks.
Trebuchet. Straya, mate. The day where half the chat just starts to cringe. They're like, we're sorry. Use of the C word goes up 10,000%. Oh, that is a Durgan base.
This is the club. It's where
Dude, Shorty in the club. Rawr! It's a dragon club or something.
I'm going the right way, are you? Go. Yeah, I think I can go this way.
Oh, excuse me.
Boop. Rawr.
Oh,
Where's the bouncer? She needs to be kicked out. Chicken! And some sort of weird coin things. The most PG of raves. Well, I mean, there's no kids chewing on water bottle lids. God,
oh, you like me. That's good.
my experience with raves has not been very good. Because I, like, the stereotype I had in my mind was that, like, you go to a rave and it's a whole bunch of, like, candy kids, like, dancing their asses off and having a good time. And this is perhaps only in my experience. Like, I went there and there was a bunch of really sad drug addicts.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a rave that I.
It was.
At least.
It was awkward. And I mean, I'm sure there's like plenty of ones that are, you know, people actually having a good time, but it was bad. It was real bad. Somebody tried to buy my goggles for a tab of E. It's like, I'm not interested. But yeah, like, ecstasy gives you bruxism, which is you have to chew stuff. And if you, that's what the pacifiers are for.
Ew.
Did you not know that?
No, I had no clue.
That's why ravers have pacifiers, is because they're high on E.
What?
Because otherwise they'll chew their damn teeth out.
I didn't eat. What?
If you can't find if you don't have a pacifier, you can just chew the lid for a bottle of water. Whee!
This is. Wow, I've learned so many things today.
Sorry. I only exist to infect people with knowledge they never knew they wanted and probably didn't.
Ooh, don't play with that.
I like your pew pew gauntlet.
This is why they won't give girls guns, right? They'll
Dorian.
just shoot things. Wait.
Alex Rubber Foot on a chart.
Yes.
That is not how my last name is spelled, but I appreciate the thought. I have no end of trouble with that last name. Look, the creative misspellings are pretty great.
What, Stacy?
Yep. Because it sounds like S-T-A-C-Y. Or S-T-A-C.
I mean, I've gotten better at remembering, but I get. Oh look, I have a poster in the background. There's an X on it.
That means you're.
You like me, right?
No, it means you're underage.
Oh.
Yeah, if they put an X on the back of your hand in a club, it means you're underage.
Oh.
That's where straight edge culture came from.
Oh.
Yeah, the black X was from clubs where if you were underage, they would mark you so that they wouldn't serve you drinks, and it just became like an icon.
I didn't know that.
Apparently.
I'm not really a club person though. So.
Yeah, me neither. I tried going to clubs for a while, and then I was like, wait a second, I hate this.
Right?
And you just feel like culturally obligated to enjoy it, and you just like go, and it's like, wait, this sucks. It's too loud.
Oh, Krabby Crab.
It's really dark.
Oh.
There's nothing to do here. I don't drink, so that doesn't help.
Okay.
Kick his ass!
I think I need a different ability, so I'll probably come back later.
That's an incredible misspelling. Steighcy. It's so beautiful.
The first time I went to a bar with some friends, we sat at a table, and it was one of those places you're supposed to go to dance as well. So it was really loud, and
That's the thing that always blows my mind.
We had a notebook, and we wrote in the notebook so we could have conversation.
I know.
Why did we come here?
It makes me really angry how fucking loud those places are. Even if I really like the music, it's just blaring at this insane volume, which I can only imagine that's the thing that blows my mind is like, it's supposed to be a social setting, right?
Yeah.
But how the fuck do you socialize when you have to like shriek at the top of your lungs to be heard at all? I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me.
I went the wrong way.
It's probably because the DJ's like deaf and he's like, oh, this is normal volume for me.
It's just, I don't know. It was just the stupidest thing as far as I was concerned. Like, I don't know why we're here. If we're gonna talk, we could go places where we could actually talk.
Yeah. Give me a good pub. They at least have good food. Well, good food. I like pub food. I don't know if I would ever describe it as good.
Well, it's better than some other food.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's chow.
There we go. Figured it out.
What did he, what?
Oh, right. I haven't really been using them, but he can do things
What?
with the other controllers.
Oh, tap full of mom rots. Can you bust it? Any booster?
Like, it looks like I'm supposed to go up, but...
Maybe you come at it from the side? Like out and then up a bit? Up that way?
Because I've come across other stones like that and I haven't been able
like
to.
try going up. Maybe this is where you get the thing that busts the stones and then you exit down. I'm such a creature of habit that I always order the same thing in a pub and restaurants that have it, which is the beef dip.
I can do an up.
Man, I love beef dip. Uppercut.
Let's go look at what Ellie can do. Bend, melee strike.
Look at that patootie.
Roll, launcher.
Try Shoryuken.
Surfer wave.
Power wave.
I mean, if you're talking about this, I don't think that actually works on those. But I'll go do it anyway. Yeah, because I can't do it while jumping. Either, so.
Odd juice sandwich? Yep. Try the code. Man, speaking of soft drinks, I went to Cenote, and they actually have a teetotaler. It's a type of cocktail.
Yeah.
That I never had before. I was like, oh, well, this is great. It's what the hell is it? It's mint leaves, soda, and Earl Grey syrup, and some other stuff. It was so cool. I was like, what?
Oh, did somebody resub?
Clover Vibe, thank you for resubscribing. You're the best.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't show on that one.
You're the boost.
Thank you for subscribing. Now I have to figure out this map.
Yeah, Earl Grey syrup. You know, like the tea, only syrup.
Maybe I come from the top? No, that isn't right.
I have had Shirley Temple before. It is also very good.
Oh, maybe from the left. Oh, yeah, okay, I see it.
It's actually full of absinthe. It's just like, here, would you like this virgin Chi-Chi? Just kidding, it's full of Everclear and paint thinner. Go back 4 rooms. In what direction?
No, I kind of see where they're talking. It's,
So what's in a Roy Rogers?
Go back here, and then there's just...
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
it's hard to tell, because
Well, I think you might have to look at the bottom
Nope,
screen.
that's
blasphemy.
Oops. No, I need
Straight
to-
up hell. Roy Rogers, maybe. I'll have to see if I can get the recipe. I don't actually... I only had the once, so we'll find out.
Yeah, I went to Cenote and I wanted to get the Tito there,
Yeah.
but they were out of Earl Grey syrup the time I went.
Aw,
It
drag.
was so sad. But I'll just go back another day. One day.
You thought I said all juice sandwich? You mean like a Reuben? It's been a while since I had pastrami. I don't know that I'm that good with sauerkraut though. Earl Grey tea is flavored with oil of bergamot.
Let's see. I know
you have
I
to blast
have... There, that one likes me. Eat the turkey. Yeah. Eat that turkey.
Olive juice and a Reuben? Sounds like a delicious drink. That sounds miserable. And mushy? So, it's like... Okay, here's my idea for a cocktail. Hot mustard, pastrami, rye bread, and, you know, just straight vinegar.
Ew.
Sorry, I forgot the horseradish and sauerkraut. I don't actually know what goes in a Reuben. It is pastrami and rye, and probably mustard? Maybe sauerkraut? I'm not sure.
Sauerkraut. There's sauerkraut on it because that's why I don't like that sandwich.
It's just pickled cabbage, right?
It tastes gross.
Honestly, I don't actually know if I've ever had sauerkraut. It just seemed kind of sketchy. Wasn't that someone's ISC smoothie? Probably. It was like when Graham made his ISC smoothie and it turned out to just be tapenade. Which is really funny. It's like, whoops, we hacked up. It wasn't as good as Beej's.
Beej's was
smoothie.
great.
That was so good.
It could probably, like, the seeds gave it a weird texture, but otherwise it was tasty.
I like how 2 lines apart we had someone say sauerkraut is nice and sauerkraut is awful. It's like, is it perhaps possible that its taste is subjective? It's popular.
I mean,
There's a reason people like it. Oh,
yeah,
what is
there
it?
we go.
Oh, this
The
is
new
gonna
thing.
break some rocks.
it's gonna break all the rocks.
Drill thing. So
happy.
stoked.
I like that she gets stoked, even before she knows what it is.
Smash.
B down
Smash.
and Y. Alright.
Press the right button. Yeah, you can crush shit now. Achoo! Bust that. Me busta.
Cool.
Wham! So now you can bust all those rocks.
Neat. Oh, so I can do this. Darn it. No, I'm gonna do this. Nope. Fine, I won't do it. Would've been cool. Go all the way back there. There's a section right here. So we'll hit that up first so that I can fill up my meters. Which I abused by trying to defeat a crab.
Gooey butter? What the hell's gooey butter? I'm scared.
Butter that's...
I am experiencing fear.
Oh, wrong button. Too many buttons. All the way back over that way.
Why do we have chat on screen when Twitch provides theater mode? Because this game's 4x3.
Yeah,
It's a little weird because like the DS presents its own challenge. Like when I play, I'll put the main screen full to the portal to the left, and then put the secondary screen behind me because it's less important. But in this game, it gets used more often, like it's a health bar and stuff. So, but the general reason is because it's 4x3 aspect. And otherwise you'd have like a big square floating with nothing on either side. Or as people like to call it, black bars. It's like they're not black bars, they are a void. There's nothing to display there.
Just nothing there, nothing happening.
It's like, why would anybody add black bars to the sides?
I mean, you wouldn't, and if the bottom screen was less interactive with this game, I would definitely not.
I tell you, it sure looks better than that like weird stuff they do with blurring the edges out. It's like that just looks weird. It's like, hey, it's almost like there's a whole image there.
Almost.
Nah.
If you believe hard enough, it will happen.
What the evil with them? Well, I mean, that game was presented letterboxed, and people were mad about it. I mean, that game wasn't good for other reasons, but the way it looked and was presented, I don't think was one of them. Oh, that game was toilets.
Which game is this?
Evil Within. It was entertainingly bad, and then it became just regular bad. That guy just rammed you.
Ram you.
I'm mad at your salt.
So violent. This is actually much more of how I was like in here. Beating up on things. Not monsters, because I couldn't find any, but...
Do you want some cookies? Just Steve with him. Yeah, I mean, like, most of the game was actually, like, fun to play. But after a while... And I mean, it also looks really good. But after a while, it was just, like, so... I mean, I didn't care about what was going on in it to begin with, and then it just got lamer, and then it started throwing, like, weird difficulty spikes at me. Evil Within, a collection of RE4 themed short stories. That's actually kind of exactly what it is. Without it having the advantage of taking itself not that seriously. It's like, so real.
I think I have a form that actually likes that one. Nope. This one.
Yeah, the statue stealing crow was pretty amazing. Chomp, chomp. I mean, it was a little disappointing once you finally realized that it was actually just exactly the same game as Resident Evil 4, with almost no changes. I didn't finish it. I actually just like got sick and tired of it. It's like I sort of want to go back and beat it, but I also just like don't even really care. Less of a difficulty spike and more do this over and over again until you get it perfect. Yeah. It's just like, hey, here's, you know, a tiny room with a boss that one-shots you, and you need to follow this precise sequence of difficult to see things to hit. And if you fuck up any of them, it also one-shots you.
So...
And you don't checkpoint at any point, so you just have to do it over and over again. So it's like this game suddenly just decided to be, I want to be the guy for a while. Old man grieving simulator? Sign me up. I definitely want to play more old people in games. Actually, old Steve. I mean, it's like... I'll give credit to Not Resident Evil. Metal Gear Solid 4 for having an old character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean the main character, it's like Snake, but he's old
Yeah, I
as
guess
fuck.
he is pretty old, isn't he?
He's mega old. I mean, he's sort of like artificially old, but still there. What did I make a good comparison to? I have not played this War of Mine yet because I don't think I need a game to make me sadder. Yeah, this 2015 hasn't gotten off to a great start. For those of you late to the game, my cat died last week. So, I don't think I need to play any sad games for a while. Excuse me. I'm not sure how... I don't really think that, Snake is that Steve. I mean, he's at least kind of different. He's sometimes a little Steve, but they do some weird stuff with his character.
I mean,
so.
they did give him an eye patch.
Yeah. He also...
And he's not a pirate.
Yeah.
So there's...
Yeah, you know, there's like little stuff that prevents him from being, you know, a complete Steve. He sort of has a personality. Which is basically...
Batman?
Yeah, well, it's just like, fuck, who's his voice actor? David Hayter pronouncing ellipses over and over again. Sending me a video of an adorable kitten might actually not make me feel better. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Quake Guy? I actually don't think Quake Guy's a Steve. He's more like a slab of pork.
Ooh, windmills.
Oh, Lego windmills with keys in the back.
Hi, what's here? I don't think that's probably a good thing to
Purple.
let me
Is
touch.
that Gengar? I think it's Gengar.
Gengar and like maybe Zubat.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh.
Pardon me. There we go.
Wow. I went to a completely different area.
It is really hot in here. I'm gonna open the window if that's cool with you.
Yeah, totally.
It suddenly became very sunny.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. Just so gorgeous out.
I'll try to let in a little bit of air without it rattling too hard. Eventually we're going to be back into Honeywell weather.
Yeah,
It's like
probably won't take that long actually.
Ugh. Excuse me.
I'm gonna go.
Oh wait, you can bust that thing over there.
Yeah, we went over there. That was where the windmills were.
Oh yes.
But
Oh jeez.
I was gonna save and just leave it there and talk
Sweet.
for like 5 minutes.
I guess I'm going to play some video games after this. Did you rehearse an outro like Beach did?
Oh goodness, no. He doesn't do a rehearsed outro anymore. He does. He has it written down, and I watched him do it last night, which was interesting because I don't think he's quite gotten. I think it's actually interrupted his rhythm to
Oops.
have it written down in front of him as opposed to him trying to remember things, and then the chat just like telling him, oh, this thing and this thing and that. So.
It's on your-
I've not. I'm also not like the end of the day, so my outro is just essentially like, hey, Alex is coming in next, but now you're here. So
I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to play next. Like, because I said I was going to beat Dawn of Sorrow, which I should probably do, but that's That might only take 10 minutes.
Are you almost done?
Yeah, I'm like at the last boss.
Oh, you might need a backup.
Grossly overleveled. So I don't know. Maybe I might. I don't know. Well, how about we break for 5 minutes and then who knows? We'll throw it under the mystery box.
Cool.
I just realized I didn't install a thing for someone. What was it that Cam wanted me to install?
Did you put it up on secret Twitter?
Shh! We don't tell anybody about secret Twitter!
Just so
I'm not sure. No, it's gone.
Oh well. He'll just have to tell you again.
Well, we'll figure something out.
It'll
Alright, so we'll be back.
Alex will be back with his show, IDDQ, in like a few minutes. So we're gonna go offline to commercial, the things, you know the drill. And I'm sorry about like the rough start for today. Hopefully that won't happen ever again. Knock on wood. So look at the cool animation. It's super cool. And then the things, and then this is great. Bye.